first time that I saw my dad, I just started bawling, and then my dad started crying also. And like I told him that he was my hero, and that he saved my life. Yeah. I don't doubt that he saved my life.
I didn't feel I'd saved her life. I mean, I still kind of felt bad that I'd taken her into the situation in the first place. But that was the best thank you I've ever received, obviously. We take care of our kids to the point that we died before something would happen to our child.
We're so lucky. I can't believe that he lived after all that.
Throughout my body, I had at least 26 big wounds. Like big wounds, not like your scratches or scrapes or whatever, no, big wounds. 60 to 80% of my scalp was gone, just gone. That's the bone I was feeling. My second vertebrae in my neck, C2, had a compound fracture. What that means, it's broken in many spots. Just to give how that compares, Christopher Reeve, he got paralyzed right below that spot. My eye, a claw had gotten in here, had broken the bottom part of my eye socket and ripped a muscle here. Now to try to get back to normal again, that took 3.5 years. And normal, I would say, both your mental ability to deal with it and your physical abilities to get back again to what I wanted to be.
I heard he ran a marathon less than 6 months after the bear attack and did it in under 4 hours, and, you know, just an amazing recovery.
In comparison, I always think of my own injuries was like nothing. I broke a vertebra in my back, and I broke my tailbone. Yeah, this shoulder got bitten. I sort of lacerated my Achilles on my right foot. Got bit around, the head, so I had lacerations on the back of my head, and then of course my mouth. Plastic surgeons asked me if I wanted the scar to I don't know, if they wanted me to do something about it, or I don't know. I like that it's there because it reminds me of a part of me and something that happened. Scars in general, they just show life experience, so.
I think Jenna and Johan are very inspiring people. They've survived an incident that very few could survive, but they did. I think they've handled it extremely well. They've gone on in life and used it not as a crutch or a problem, but have benefited from it and grown from it and gotten better.
Jenna has chosen to follow the medical profession, and as I understand it, is about to get her internship completed at a hospital in New York City, where she's working in emergency surgery.
I went back to the exact trail that we did. I've done that at least twice now, the trail we were attacked on.
I'm not a person who leaves things unfinished. So I had to finish the trail, and I wanted to see, in a way, was it worth it for us to have taken this trail and to got attacked the way we got attacked? Because what if the end of the trail was just kind of But it was beautiful when you get to the end of Grinnell and you get in front of the glacial lake and the glaciers right there. It's just spectacular. I'm like, okay. Yeah, Jen and I picked a good trail. Never got to finish it, but today I did.
After this rescue, Johan and I have become great friends. We've spent a week every year in the park hiking together for the last 9 years.
When I go back to Glacier every year, it's like I feel that's where I'm coming home. I'm coming home again to a place I could have nearly died, but didn't.
I got through this horrendous thing, so I feel stronger for it. At the same time, I don't want it to be the thing I did in my life, because it's not. It's a thing that happened to me.
when you go through a situation like this, you go through a life and death situation with one of your kids, it does change your relationship. You've experienced something that a lot of other people haven't together. And so it goes without saying that when you're together, you feel more whole than when you're apart. Yeah, it's a very special. I don't think words can describe that type of a relationship when you go through something like that and you both come out good at the end, really good. I'm sure Jenna feels the same way. We can be together. We don't have to say anything. We just know. We have each other's back.
The bombshells just keep on coming. The Bachelorette, Monday, 8/7 Central.
Tomorrow, the most famous feud of